Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn and you are watching Sow in the City. So as you can see in today's video, I am inside as opposed to being outside in the garden, and that's because I wanted to talk to you all today about what I plan on growing for the upcoming fall season, and specifically what varieties of those plants I plan on growing and where I got my seeds from. So let's get started. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's get started. Okay y'all, so first we're going to start with this package that I just got from Baker Creek Seeds. The actual website to get these, it's called rareseeds.com. okay, it's not called bakercreek.com, it's called rareseeds.com, and they have a lot of good heirloom seeds. That's what people usually go to Baker Creek for. So with that being said, we can go ahead and look at what I got in here. Okay, so first I got some Brussels sprouts. I don't know if you could see them right here, Brussels sprouts. And these, okay, so I tried to grow Brussels sprouts last year. I'm not gonna say it went terrible, but one of the issues that I had was that I planted them way too close together. Like I think I had like 5 Brussels sprout plants just in one row. 1 or 2 rows, and it was just way too close together. I tend to do that a lot. I am not always the most responsible gardener, and I won't always like pay attention to the spacing suggestions that's always in the back of the seed packet. I'll just put things where I want to put them, and I do not suggest doing that. So that was one of the issues. And another problem was that I had the Brussels sprouts in my raised beds, and we have like a what do I call it, like there's like a metal hoop, or not a metal hoop, there's like a plastic hoop over all of my raised beds, if that makes sense, because I like to put an insect netting over my raised beds. So that in itself kind of got in the way for the Brussels sprouts, because these can get tall, the plant itself can get tall, and so I was like, okay, that isn't really a good idea to put them there. So I'm probably gonna put these in actual grow bags next time, or just put them in another area like by itself in the garden. But I'm definitely gonna try to grow Brussels sprouts again. Okay, also I have mustard greens. So my mustard greens, I did have a few of these seeds left from the from what I planted last year. Like I got my original mustard green seeds from a company by a black woman. She has her own seed company called seedmailseedco.com, and I still have a few left from her, but I don't believe she's actually currently like in stock right now, so I have to get some more from Baker Creek Seeds. And these look beautiful. The reviews for these were really good, and I just like to grow mustard greens because when the holiday time comes around and I make my stovetop greens, I like to make them with mustard greens and turnip greens. So that's why I have these mustard greens. Okay, this is cauliflower. Now of course you can see this is green cauliflower. I really wanted to try and find purple cauliflower, but everywhere I looked they were sold out, so I got green. Now I've never successfully grown cauliflower at all, period. Never have. But that's gonna change this year. I feel it. I just want one cauliflower and I'll be so happy, because they're just so beautiful to me. And of course, me being plant-based, I like to use this as, you know, like a meat replacement, I guess. Like, you know, instead of eating chicken wings, I could just use cauliflower head to make little plant-based chicken wings. They're actually really good. Okay, and now we have cabbage. Okay, so here's the thing. I do have some cabbage that I got from a company. I may even have the I may even have the seed packet out here from the other company that I got it from. But I did buy some cabbage from another company previously. But the thing is, I don't know if those seeds germinated as well as I would have hoped that they germinated. And this was in regards to the green cabbage that I purchased from another company. So I decided to try Baker Creek Seeds cabbage because I normally have a good a good germination rate with Baker Creek seeds. But I will say, Seed Meal Seed Company is not where I purchased the cabbage seeds that I'm speaking of that didn't germinate well. It was with another company. So I went ahead and got these from Baker Creek Seeds. Because again, Seed Meal Seed Co., which I do like to purchase seeds from, they are currently out of stock right now. Okay, and these are my turnips. So I think I do have a tiny bit amount of turnips left from what I used last year, but just to make sure that I have enough, because I do love my turnip greens and I plant a lot of them. My mustard and my turnips, that's what half of my garden is just going to be, these greens. Sorry, that's just how it is. I love them so much. So I just got one more packet from Baker Creek Seeds, and again, these look great. The reviews for these were really good, and I love turnips. I love them because not only can you get the greens, but you can get the actual turnip, and they're delicious. This is spinach. This is called Bloomsdale Long-Standing Spinach from Baker Creek Seeds. So I got this variety specifically because Baker Creek made a video maybe like a year or two ago where they were describing their most popular heirloom varieties of seeds that they've sold ever, and this is one of their like top 10 most popular seeds that they've ever sold. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. The reviews for these were really good. People said that it grows very well, it's very prolific, tastes delicious. So I was like, you know what, let me try this. Not to say that the spinach seeds that I've already purchased in the past aren't good, because they're very good, but I just wanted to try this in particular because of the good reviews. And again, spinach is just one of my favorite things to grow for the fall/winter, because spinach is always going, well, for the most part, spinach is very frost hardy, meaning that you could go through a frost and the spinach will still be okay, you know. And I found that out last year when we had a serious frost, and I forgot to cover my spinach, but even though it was frozen, it still was perfectly fine. It thawed out and it was still very healthy, and it tasted great. Alright, so I decided to get these. You know what? I did not purchase these. These are free. These carrots, and it's from, the variety is Uzbek Golden. Don't know if I said that right. Uzbek Golden carrots. These are free, so I guess I'll try them out. They're very pretty, and they're carrots, so of course I can grow them in the fall, so we'll try them out. They're very pretty. Okay, and this is kale, Dwarf Siberian kale. I love this version of kale, along with, I think it's called blue curled Scotch kale or something. These are my two favorite varieties, so yeah, I just love to grow them. I tried to grow like 1,000 head kale or something for this summer. It was terrible. The seeds itself were not terrible, but the bugs that were like tearing the plant apart was terrible. So I think I'm gonna stick with growing kale and stuff in the fall/winter. So okay, and this is broccoli, the Waltham 29. I hope I said that right. That's what this is. Very nice, very beautiful. I went ahead and got some more broccoli because I think I was like all out. Excuse me. I think I was like all out of my broccoli seeds because I didn't save the broccoli seeds from last year like I should have. So I had to buy some more, but that's okay. Last year, I tried to grow some broccoli last year, and I did actually grow them, but again, we had a frost, an early frost and a heavy frost. Like it was very cold, and it just completely wiped out all my broccoli. Even though I covered it with the row cover and everything, it was just too cold. So yeah, I didn't get much broccoli after that because the plants were dead, and I would have had to like start all over from seed, and I didn't have time. So yep. So I'm gonna go over some plants that I'm going to plant for fall that I already have in my storage. Alright, so these are my green beans. These were really good this year. Particularly, this is from Burpee Organics. These are amazing, okay? These Burpee Organics Bush Blue Lake greens, bush beans. y'all, this is amazing. I've grown this. This is what I've grown this year for the summer, and these plants are wonderful. They have great germination rates and very prolific in green beans. So I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna grow these for the fall. I've never grown beans in the fall, but I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna put them in grow bags instead of my actual raised beds because I need to make space for other plants. But I am going to you know, put them in grow bags. And these are another variety of this is another variety of beets that I want to grow, and this is called the Golden Detroit beet variety. Now this is from a completely different company. It's called For the Love of Seeds, and they're on Etsy. You know, I got these so long ago, I'm not even sure if they're going to germinate right now, but I have them, so I'm going to use them. But they were from an Etsy company called For the Love of Seeds, and the variety is called Golden Detroit. Okay, and this is the cabbage. Let me see. There's one that I want to show. There it is. Okay, so this is the cabbage that well, this is another variety of cabbage that I want to plant. So I already showed you the green cabbage that I'm going to plant, but this is the purple cabbage that I'm going to plant, and this is the only company that I've been able to find purple cabbage from. I don't know what it is. Purple cauliflower and purple cabbage. It's just so hard to come by. But this is from a company called Sustainable Seed Company, which I think this company was bought out by True Leaf Seeds, or True something like that. True Seeds or something. I think they bought this place out. But this is red acre cabbage. Okay, and this right here are my carrots. And look, this looks so much like a beet that I got confused for a second. I'm like, are these beets? No, these are carrots. They are so beautiful. Of course, they are from Baker Creek Seeds, and this variety is called the Pusa Acida Black. Not sure if I said that right, but they are beautiful. They actually look more purple than black when you actually look at the skin. But beets and carrots are some of the easiest things to grow because they just grow on the ground, and you can just plant them and let them grow. But what I will have to be mindful of is making sure that what do you call it? I forgot the word for it, but forgive me, I forgot the word for it. But you have to thinning. I have to make sure that I thin my beets and carrots out, because if I don't, too many carrots will grow together and they won't get to a good size. They'll all be really small. So this year I'm going to pay very good attention and thin my carrots and beets out, especially my carrots, so that I can actually get good sized carrots. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to show you my collard greens. Now, I know I said that my collard greens, that I don't actually cook these on the stovetop for my stovetop greens, because I like to do mustard and turnip. But for my collard greens, I do like to use them as like wraps, you know. So instead of using like tortillas for a wrap, I'll use collard greens for a wrap and stuff like that. So yeah, and this is from a company called Seeds of Change. You can get this in any Home Depot. Like, maybe not right now because the season's about to change, but during the summer and the spring, Home Depot has these seeds all the time. Okay, so that is it. So that is what I plan on putting in the ground for my fall / winter garden, and I'm very excited about it. I guess I could do another video showing you exactly where I'm gonna plant these things, or like what section of the garden they're gonna go in, because it is changing a little bit from last year. But either way, I'm very excited about it, and if I decide to plant anything else for this upcoming season, I will definitely let you know. But that is it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.